to be there and they dropped the skull. Or are those bones? Those are bones on the floor. I don't want to touch it because I don't know what's on the inside. It must be waiting or something's dead over there. Oh, whatever it is, it's heavy. 100% being watched by security. This lady just came out of nowhere. Sometimes it could be witches. She's still just kind of looking. It's kind of weird. See how she's following me from a distance? Good mystical morning, everyone. So today I have made it. I am alive. I woke up and it's about a week into being into Peru and I am feeling a hell of a lot better. I could breathe better. I don't have that much phlegm that's like at the bottom of my throat. So that was kind of like holding me back until full recovery so I could be able to talk normal and not have to feel like I have to cough every 2 seconds or I'm out of breath. So today I'm going to be heading into Trespassing, the cemetery of Peru that is one of the most dangerous places to ever go to. I'm already nervous to going there, and it's in the daytime I'll be going there. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know what much has changed in the cemetery. I've had a lot of experiences there. I think this place is well known for the witch that kind of like flies up the wall when I went there the last time way back when. And a lot of things have been seen there. So I don't know how this is going to go. I know the whole place has changed and they do not want recording unless I pay $100 extortion fee, which is retarded. But let's see how it goes. I'm going to be heading over there now. Fingers crossed. Maybe I could get in there and I could be able to record without getting kicked out in the first 5 minutes. And everything changes. So let's see how this goes. These guys don't even ask to wash your windows. They just go and throw water in your car. Like the guy in the taxi just said, I don't want a window wash. And the guy just didn't even listen. He just went and still threw water on top and started washing. And if you don't pay them, they get mad and they start hitting your car. So, kind of don't have an option. That's just the crime area around this. I haven't even made it close to the cemetery. This is just right outside my apartment. Oh man, I would be livid if they did this to me. Like if I was in my own car and they just threw water at your window. I'm like, bro, I don't want a window wash. What are you doing? Like, no, it looks dirty. You gotta get it clean. You gotta get it clean. This little area here is where they hustle everybody because they know that this light sucks. See if I can get my spy camera on so that way I can just have it mounted on me just in case while I still have time. Okay, so I've made it. I gotta walk back down. The taxi dropped me off in the wrong area. But these guys are already asking a bunch of questions, saying, oh, where are you from? Okay, you have to go to this side over there. I'm pretty sure right now they're already radioing each other back and forth on what to do with me and how they could find a way to get more money. And if it isn't even that, if they even let me inside, because I don't know how much this place has changed, so wish me luck. So I have made it to Cementerio Trespassing. This place has changed so much. And I guess because of all the people sneaking in here, all the witch and demonic activity that was going on, they started locking this place down, putting cameras all around. News people came into this place. And this is it. And if you're wondering, the area that I'm at, this is the area where I had seen the witch kind of fly right up into the air. I'll probably put a clip for you guys. But that's literally right in Georgina's tomb. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna say something. ¿Está bien? What the f? Holy sh**. Let's see here. Just want to make sure if I'm right. Was this it? Oh no, this wasn't it. It was on the other side. The thing is, there's a lady inside there, so I have to be careful. She's having a conversation with someone. Yeah, I could hear them talking. She's one of the tour ladies. The problem is that I can't have her see me recording, and then all of a sudden she reports me, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of security guys on bicycles wanting to save the world because my little old camera is offending everyone. All right, so I'm gonna skip the area where the witch lady went up, because I guess that's a very famous area here, but I do want to come back and check it before I leave, so I'm gonna just keep on walking through here. God, this place looks like a desert. I hope this camera does it justice, man, because this is a very mini camera. Very small. But it's the best that I can do so I could stay, you know, keep everything hidden. You can see all the foot traffic on the floor. Wow, it's been a minute since I've been here. Literally, it's been like a year and a couple of months since the last time I was out here. Look at those hawks. They must be waiting, or something's dead over there. They're not even hawks, they're vultures. I guess let's go see. Oh, there's a guy working over there. See the vultures up there? What do you guys smell? There's a lot of hair. I think I remember seeing them at night. Super huge, these guys. Look at the size of them. Now let's see if I can find out what they're looking at. Let's check the other side. I don't even know what the heck they're going crazy about. They smell something. They definitely smell something, because they're all over the place. What are you guys up to? Oh, you guys are creepy. All right, I'm gonna put you guys back on my chest. Only because there's a guy. Oh, what is this? Oh, those are just dried up flowers. All right, I'm gonna keep going to another area. All right, so I've made it towards the back area here. And if you look right in front of me, I'm not gonna touch the camera for nothing, but there is a huge camera just pointed right at me. I don't know if that's for the security here or what, but I was warned that there's new cameras in this whole area now that are constantly on watch of this whole cemetery. And I think there's a door here to my right. I have to be very careful, because the last thing I need is for these people to you know, get me kicked out of here. Did you see that camera? Holy crap, that's an expensive camera too. Now, I was also told by my contact that there's a bunch of cameras here. Some of them don't work and some of them do work. And so, yeah, I'm trying to see if I could turn my head just a little bit just to see if I could look back at the camera. But the thing is, those things, they oscillate. So they're moving from back and forth 360 view. So they'll see me. So I'm just walking like nothing's going on. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to record this place at night. Fingers crossed. But I don't know, man. They seem to be very, very strict with this location. There was a family right there. See? And they stopped right in front of me. Let me make sure there's nobody else, which there probably is. Let's make a right to this side. What's my time? 11:05. Look at the size of this place. I remember when I actually had access into that location. Oh, this is where I found the radio. Right here. It was like a weird radio, and the radio would give off random signals. I still have that radio too. Not on me, but I have it. Let's take a shortcut over here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to see if I could find witchcraft in some of the areas here, and I'm not able to find anything. Unless they're in the tombs in the bottom, which could be a very strong possibility. But I don't know if I should go down there, especially with so many people wandering around. Then they'll think I'm grave robbing, stealing. So I just found a tomb down here, and the doors are open. Let's see what's on the inside. Whoa. I don't know if you guys could see very well, but it's just a big tomb area. No sign of witchcraft anywhere. It's definitely a big tomb that was not open before, but there's no signs of any witchcraft or anything, just a lot of trash and spider webs. But I'm going to keep you guys placed on my chest just in case, because I feel like I'm going to get caught today. I'm not going to lie. And if I get caught, they're going to give me a multa. And a multa is pretty much a ticket. Size of this place. Wow, it's been a minute since I've seen this. This whole place has an underground little access area towards the floor area. And you can literally get under this whole building. There's tombs of like generals and stuff for Peru, people that fought in the Great War that happened here. I think apparently there was one guy that he took his horse and he went over the mountain. I've never seen this here. So I can't get to the big tomb, because there's two military guys in the front. Here, I'll show it to you guys now. See the two military? Oh, I think you could go inside. All right, hold on. I gotta do this strategically, because I do not want to get caught. Apparently this is a witch tomb here. They said when you see a black cross, it means that the lady that was buried here was a witch, from what I remember from what my contact told me. Look at the size of this place. I'm not the only one here, but I want to see how it looks like downstairs. Actually, let's go downstairs. See if I can. Stand by. There's a staircase. Look at that. This is the Great Tomb. I want to see if I could get down there. I did see a staircase that goes down though. Let's see if I could make my way down there. Sorry if you're seeing cuts, but the thing is I'm trying to avoid them seeing my phone, so that's where I'm at. I did it. I just walked. I'm scared because there's like military people outside. The lady was watching. This is cool. This must be the Great Tomb. I am being followed, by the way. If you hear the footsteps. See if I can get a side shot. Ceres. Here you guys are going to be able to see the military guy in a second. Luis Garcia, Hero National de Cenepa. And look at this. Now I am 100% being watched by security. I mean, I don't know if I was told I wasn't supposed to record, but then it looks like people don't mind. But if you look right at the top of the stairs there, that's my watch. And these are all the tombs. Domingo, Pedro, Ramon, another Pedro. Now, the last time I came here, I don't know if you guys remember, it was not this strict. Not at all. Wow, that's cool. Let's go up this way. Perdón. There we go. Just watching me. Let me go ahead and switch cameras. So I'm just gonna start recording with my cell phone instead of the camera on my chest. After I was able to record in there and they were watching me, I don't know if they were just trying to scare me in the beginning, but that over there are the barrios. Look at that. I have driven up through there before, and I've been up to that little road that takes you to the very top, all the way up there. It looks like that because there is a lot of steam coming from this area. There's like a train station. so it looks very blurry. But yeah, I think down here is the area where I was here at night, and I had seen a little kid running by on my nighttime exploration around this area. Super creepy. You know what? Let's go. I'll just continue. I'm gonna see if I can make it down towards that area. Stand by. Alright, at this point now, I'm going towards the camera area. As you can see, it is right in front of me. And they even put a big LED light on the front. That's interesting. They put a huge LED light on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. And the camera doesn't look like it works because it's kind of pointing towards the left. That's weird. I am at the area where I heard children, and I think I saw a piece of paper here with a bunch of missing kids. All throughout this area here. Look at this. I don't even know what that is. Oh, whatever it is, it's heavy. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna touch it though. It is really heavy. I'll take a closer look for you guys. Oh yeah, you guys can see it right there. I think it's, I don't know what it is. It's just super heavy. These are oranges. That means someone's been here. That looks maybe about 4 days, 4 or 5 days ago. Let's see. Look at this. Jesus. Oh, wow. I don't know how well you guys can see that picture. So I think this little area here as well is the same place where I seen a lady or someone just kind of leaning up against the wall. Now there is security down there, but I'm gonna keep on walking. I don't know if you guys could see him because he's so far back there. But that's him in the distance, right in front of me. See him? Oh, he's definitely looking. So there's a family in that back room, and right in front of me is another security guy. So I think I'm gonna go the other way. I think you guys should be able to see him. He's not gonna be able to see my camera on my head from here. But yeah. Oh, what is that? A black feather? Unless that's one of the vultures that are out here. Alright, stand by. Look at the details on this tomb. With the trees that are dying. Or, I don't even know what kind of trees those are. Yo, these guys are always watching me everywhere I'm at. The vultures. And they usually should be around if there's anything dead. Look at that. And these are just some of the tombs here. It keeps going. I believe I'm getting towards the scary area, or what should be like a dangerous part of the cemetery, if I'm correct. Buenas, ¿qué tal? Oh, bro, I thought I was gonna get in trouble for a second. Oh my God, that was close. That lady came right out and stared at me. I'm like, fuck, no, not like this. Look at that. Those are just two people visiting a tomb. I like how right behind it is just a regular concrete where they're buried. And then right in front, it looks like it could be their two sons. I'm so paranoid, man. They get me so nervous with all the things that you're supposed to, not supposed to do. You guys remember this hallway? This is where it was at. This was super creepy at night. I think I saw something here one time too. I have so many experiences in this cemetery, but I think something was like passing from right to left or something, like a big dark shadow around this area. I can't remember what video it was. If this even was the place. I think it was. Look at this. This kind of reminds me of the New Orleans witch, where they put X's on the tomb where they want the spirit to help them out with something. There's another X there. I think the crazy thing is that people live right over the wall. See? I think over there too, I was hearing a lot of baby screams or cries. But look at this. Inside this tomb, they left a really old candy. I'm trying to see if I could find witchcraft. That's what I'm really going for. Because I know that this place, Peru, would used to have a lot of witchcraft stuff. Back in the, when I used to come here a lot. I think I heard a voice, but I'm not seeing any witchcraft here. Nothing yet. Hold on, stand by. So I think I found some witchcraft here. I just passed by this and then I was like, wait a second. When they wrap sticks up with tape, I think, quote me if I'm wrong. If you guys know more than I do, or if this is witchcraft, let me know. But I think this is. I don't know what it means or what it's supposed to mean. Sometimes they wrap it up with strings and ribbons and stuff, but yep. That's this guy. Yeah, so you guys let me know. Is that witchcraft or not? Let me keep moving. Alright, so I found something else. I don't know what this is. Witchcraft. That's what I'm really going for. It could be some sort of prayer. I found that. And then check this out over here. I think these are from bouquets or flowers, if I'm correct. Maybe that's not witchcraft. Maybe it's just a cheap homemade flower that was kind of done. Again, I am in the back of the boondocks here. Look at this one. Eduardo's tomb. There's a lot of... That's wax, melted wax. And then if I'm correct, it looks black. Yeah, that's black wax. That could also be witchcraft too, when it comes to black candles. But this is nothing. There's more crazier stuff than this. There's a lot more. Oh wow, look at this statue. Or somewhat carved into the wall. Jesus dead. That noise that you're hearing is a piece of metal grate from up there just going crazy on the house. And these houses don't even have much. They're just concrete, not even concrete, they're bricks put together, and people live in them. And inside there's just blankets. You see the blankets? That's their walls and stuff, but in the front they have like a bit of a view towards the main street. Very, it's not the best environment, but it is an environment. Not the best way of life, but a way of life. Look at this picture. That is completely messed up and destroyed by the sun. This is 84. I guess 1984. So this lady just came out of nowhere and is just kind of walking down, but she just walked right past me talking to herself, and there's literally nobody around her, which is super creepy. I was literally about to record something and then she just comes right out. Now you would think there'll be security or something, but I don't know. Sometimes it could be witches. They come here and they just drop stuff. And the fact that she's still like around the area and she's still just kind of looking is kind of weird. I'm literally the only guy here. And yeah, I'm literally the only guy here, and she just came right towards me, towards this area. I'm gonna just keep walking, but I don't know what that was about. 100% that lady was up to something weird. I think she was out here 100% trying to do witchcraft or some weird stuff, and then she sees me and she completely walks towards me. She doesn't get out of my line of sight. I am literally in the middle of the cemetery alone, and like I'm the only guy, and so like for a lady to be walking here by herself, you know, you would kind of think, let me get away from this guy because I'm in a very secluded area. Not her. She stands there and just starts watching me from a distance. She'll stand really close to me from a... That was weird. That was suspicious. That was weird, and I truly believe she was probably doing witchcraft. So I'm in the other side. I'm like two alleys from the area where she was at, and I'm just searching to see if there's any maybe she left something, or she's doing something, or maybe she has something in her book bag. What do you guys think? That was weird. That was completely caught me off guard. So I found this not too far where she was at. I don't even know what that is. Oh, look at this. Look at the skull on the inside. Maybe that's just a shot glass. And over here is a candy. That's the area that I just came out of, and I feel like this lady's gonna come right out of there and start following me again. I could be wrong, but that was just so freaking weird. Still trying to see if I could find any traces. Maybe she left something here. I'm like scanning. Oh, look at this. So I found a bag. Definitely a bag. Look at this. But it doesn't look like it was freshly put there. I don't want to touch it because I don't know what's on the inside. But usually that's how it looks like, these little bags. And then inside is like a chicken head and stuff. So that lady was literally right here in eye's view towards me. And I think she's gone now, because this is where she was standing watching me. So coast appears to be clear. That's oh no, I'm lying. Not at all. She's right over there. See how she's following me from a distance? What the heck, bro? That is weird. I don't understand why this lady keeps following me. So I'm going to start leaving this area, and I'm going to start heading more north of the cemetery and seeing what's out here to record. But I don't know why she's kind of like lingering behind me. This is the area that I'm at, and as soon as I came out towards this area, so did the lady. The lady's still... Oh, she went behind the tombs again. Never mind. Look at that. See if I can zoom in on the face. That's creepy. So right now I'm in the front position view of the area, and the lady is somewhat down there. She came back out again. Oh, I can't go this way. This whole area here is blocked off. Alright, let's go the other way then. I think there was a skull that was just sitting on top of a tomb up in one of these tombs here. I don't know if that's witchcraft right there. Zoom in. See the wood? You know what? I think that is witchcraft. When you see string tied around wood or some sort of fabric, that's probably an offering or something. You guys will know better than I do. Let's see if that skull is still there. I believe it was on this one. No, oh no. Not only that it's not there, but they knocked it off of that, which used to be there, and they dropped the skull on the floor. Come on, phone. This is the room here. They used to have a whole bunch of weird stuff. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see if I could go in. There's something weird there. Oh, there's a lot of weird stuff in here. Alright, hold on. I'm going to turn on my flash. Is it on? Look at that. Something was burning on the inside. I just don't know what it is. And then if you look over there, there's another one of those weird paper bags, which may or may not be trash. But this is definitely weird. I'm a little nervous of coming out of here now. I don't want people seeing me coming out. But nope. I'm good. And that lady is still following me from a distance. I just saw her pop her head out again. Interesting. Stand by. I'm going to get to more of a public area. So I now made it to another area. A little bit further away from that lady. I think this area here. No, was it? One of these areas here had a lot of demonic stuff. Now when I say demonic, I mean there was a lot of demonic stuff. There was pictures of a guy's face, and there was needles and pins kind of plucked through his eyes and stuff because she wanted him to suffer or be blind or something kind of the sorts. And that's kind of what would happen. But I don't see anything on that particular tomb, so I'm gonna keep moving. But there's definitely things here. You just gotta look for them and find them. They're a bit hard to find, but 100% you'll find them. And if you're lucky, you might see a witch going along with it, just like me being followed by that one lady. I sincerely think that lady's a witch, planting stuff and waiting for me to get out of line of sight. Maybe she's not alone. But this is usually the time that they do it, because they let you run free through here. I'm pretty sure this was the tomb that I had seen with the witchcraft inside. But it is long. I don't know. There's actually still stuff in there. Look, I'm going to zoom in. I don't know what that is. Could be lighters. And then look at this. Zoom in some more. Mapucho Especial. Let me see if there's something else in here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's old witchcraft there. It's another sign of witchcraft. Let's see if there's something else. I don't know what this is here. There's a lot of stuff there. See it? What is that? That could be animal guts or chicken guts or something. Wow. This was definitely one of the tombs, and they secured it tight with locks and stuff because people kept coming in there doing a lot of that ritualistic activity. Now it's forbidden. I think there was an area here where I seen the eyes of a little boy, and I think it was right there in front of me. It was creepy eyes of a little boy that was kind of peeking out, and I seen it from this tomb, and I would think it was probably back there or something when I seen it. Check it out. There, because if I'm correct, that goes straight down, and that's where I saw eyes. One of the creepiest videos I've ever made out here. Man, I really hope I'm able to get to this place. Oh, shit. I just realized something. Right over there, there's another huge security camera. And if you look right there, that's the camera. But this is the area with the eyes of the little boy. See, I must have not have been the first one to see crazy things out here. Now they're putting cameras. Which is a good thing in a way, but at the same time, usually when things like that happen with cameras... Oh, wow, that scared me for a second. Usually when you start seeing cameras and stuff, this place is no longer going to be that much accessible, especially at night. But it was interesting while it was working. There's clothes here from somebody. Or it was interesting while it was open. Oh, these are all babies. Wall of little children. So I'm now made it to... Oh, look at that. There's like a sol right there on the floor. But now I made it to an area where I've seen the most witchcraft at a consistent basis in this place. I'm trying to see. Nope, that's closed. Familia Sawain. Oh, this is it right here. How was that? It's like somebody on an intercom. This was the area. Let's see if I could get down there. Yep. That's a whole creepy thing. You remember this tomb? They used to be, there's a lot of witchcraft here. I think that's melted skulls. They don't even have the form of skulls anymore, but they're like melted candle skulls right there. And when you look, there was pictures of people's family on the floor too. This tomb had so much witchcraft in it, but it looks like the family pictures are all gone. There does seem to be something on the inside. Is this even open? Nope. Something right there on the inside. And yeah. Unless those are the pictures there, they're just upside down. See? Or are those bones? Those are bones on the floor. That's a bone. And that's another bone. I wonder if there was another ritual that took place in this thing. Or in this place. Yep, I think so. Kind of wish I still had access inside there. I want to make sure nobody's seeing me coming out. But yeah, 100%. Those are bones on the inside of that. I think something else had taken place in there, but a lot of the stuff that was there previously is gone. Yeah, what is that? Watch that be dog poop. Look at this. I just saw this kind of just standing out from everything else. It looks like poop. What the hell is that? That is not poop. Looks like some sort of, I don't even know what that is. Sponge? Wow, this whole area here is creepy. Especially at night. This little area is like its own little spot for like creepiness. That's a guy in an intercom trying to sell something. Those guys that you would hear on those intercoms, they would get extremely annoying because you'll be sleeping and all of a sudden you just hear that right outside your window. Capuria, capuria, con tamales, tamales. And he'll do it for hours and go around the block hoping to get anybody to come outside to buy something with the most annoying megaphone speaker. So this is Ricardito. This is the main, I think one of my most crazy captures in this whole cemetery too was also Ricardito, because I had set up a camera towards the back over there and I was walking and I was reading these names on the wall, and from the very back it looks like a little kid's arm stuck right out. From this side, you'll just see like an arm from here and it'll go like that. And then it would just come back or whatever. I don't even know if it came back. I just know I saw an arm stick out. And I think that was Ricardito. And if you want to leave offerings for Ricardito so that way your dreams and wishes could come true, you put your stuff in there. And this is everybody else's offerings here. And their prayers right inside there. So this is a lot of the people here that were blessed by the saint of Ricardito. See if I can zoom out just a little so you can see better. Con mucho cariño, with much love. See, those are pictures of him. That's him when he was a little kid, when he passed away. If you hear people, there's people behind me. Oh. They're all going crazy. See, I'll take a quick video. You guys can see. So that is Ricardito's tomb. I want to see if I can find a witch's tomb that's right behind Ricardito that not a lot of people know about, but I know about it because I've seen it. And it's right inside this area to the back. Check it out. So inside this area is one of the most darkest areas that I've encountered here. I remember there was one time there was this really big dog that was protecting this one area and just did not at all want me coming in here. But this is also an area where they sacrificed a chicken inside this big temple here. I've had a lot of crazy experiences here as well. And it looks like they switched out the chain for the inside of this place. By far, this location is one of the craziest and creepiest. You guys remember this? Is there still paint on the wall? Yeah, the black paint on the side of the wall there. See if the chicken is still in here. Nope. Oh, they cleaned this place out. Good. Look at that. This whole area had so much things inside of it. It was ridiculous. I think even on my thermal imaging camera, I don't remember where exactly, if it was here or here, but I was picking up like a cold signature here one time on one of these walls. I don't even remember which one it was. And I think over there, bro, I'm just remembering stuff here left and right. There was actually some big message that was buried right here on the ground, and partially sticking up is how I found it. And then I started brushing it off, and it was like another something hidden. Like, there's so much hidden stuff here, but this area here is truly one for the books. People ask me all the time, what's one of my scariest locations, and I said Peru. By far, the things that I've seen out here is by far the craziest. This is the area here. Watch. What is that? Oh, they painted over it. They cleaned it up. This here, they had so much pentagrams and all this different demonic writing all over the place. Oh man, they took a lot of it out. Wow, this has changed. It looks like they're trying to erase a lot of the history that this place had, especially with the paranormal and the witchcraft and the sacrificing that's gone here. You guys have to understand, this place, 95% of it is known for the sacrificing of the animals that they gave up to this place. You would see things everywhere, but a lot of it has changed now. It's not the same anymore. I made it to the witch's tomb here. What is that? It's a chewed up brush. But yes, this is the tomb where there is a witch named Georgina, and this is the area where I seen the witch kind of fly up to the rooftop of this area. Sorry, had a lot of dirt just going to my nose. But look at this, right over here is the creepy witch's tomb. I seen so much stuff here, it's not even funny. There it is. You could always tell too with the whole dirt mound that's right in front of it. And then right in there is Gregoria. It's Gregoria, not Georgina. Gregoria Camacho, right? Is it Camacho? Camacho, Gregoria Camacho. And someone's always here giving flowers and gifts and stuff. And if you see, you could even see the offerings of soles, which is their currency here. It's like pennies for Georgina. That's crazy. I haven't been here in a minute. And I think back here, there was a lot of more mischievous activity that used to go on, or still do. Because I don't know how well secure this place is, but I always used to think that there was people running across the rooftops up here. Because you would hear running, or sometimes you would see people up here hiding and standing on the rooftops, which is super creepy. What is that over there? Hold on. Somebody left bread and ketchup, and I think it's for this guy's tomb. Wow. De su esposas y hijo, from your wife and your kids. Oh, it's another Jesus thing. It's all just been bent up and curled up by the sun, because the sun is definitely strong. Mind you, it's supposed to be winter out here and it feels like summer. It's so hot. I know it was towards this little back area. There was one time I used to see something hiding behind this, pillar here. Every time I come back here, it's super creepy. And that's the other area here where they had a whole bunch of black candles. Manuel Guerra or Carrera. See the stains of the black candles that go all the way down? Let's see what this is. Oh, look at that. I don't know whose picture that is for, but sometimes when you see pictures like that, it's because they want something either against them or something for them, or just like a family loved one. But I don't know where that would have come from. So at this point now, I'm gonna head on out of here. I'm gonna see if I could make my way to an area where I could get some food, probably drink something, because I've been out here for a while. If you're wondering what the temperature is, it is 75 degrees. And it is 69% humidity. So you add those two together and you sweat and you get hot. The sun is kind of, right now it's not hitting me, but right there on the other side, the sun tends to get really strong. But this was one of the creepiest cemeteries I've ever seen in my life. And hopefully, just hopefully, maybe I could get access here during the nighttime. So fingers crossed. Hopefully my connections and the stars line in order and I could get this place again so I could record it. You won't believe who I found. I found the dog that I've been wanting forever. Look, it's Chocolate. I was hoping you were okay. I was hoping you were okay. How are you? You good? I wasn't sure if I was gonna see you here. Huh? Remember all the stories we had at night? We used to go through this place. You have a friend now? Huh? You have a friend, Choco? That's Choco Moco. Chocolate. So long, buddy. I will miss him. But now you guys know he's safe. He's inside the cemetery. I'm not even supposed to record around this area. But, oh wow, I thought that was the lady that I saw a long time ago. I'm looking for my husband.
Discúlpeme, yo estoy buscando el pabellón Rosendo. ¿Dónde están los nombres?
Pabellón Rosendo. Yo no sé. So, for those of you wondering, that was Chocolate. I didn't even think I was going to see him because I didn't see him when I first came in. I was looking for that dog, but that dog, this is where that dog lives. This is his home. I can't take him with me. I know everybody always asks me, take Chocolate, take Chocolate. Well, there's Chocolate, alive and well, healthy. He even remembered me for a second. Beautiful dog. I wish I had a dog like that. I wish my livelihood, like how I travel and stuff, was able to provide for a nice little animal I could take with me like that. Beautiful dog. Hopefully, maybe if I get lucky and I could get access to this place at night, I could be able to film and maybe have Chocolate roll with me. Because that dog was always watching my back the whole time. Nice. Gracias, amigo. No. There he is, right on time. So this is the beautiful view. Getting towards that bridge area. Getting down there is easy, but to get back up, it's hard to get a taxi to pick you back up from the ocean line area. Go this way. That's the bridge up there. It's just there's a lot of people in the way. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. I'm telling you, man, depends on the day, but Peru is freaking beautiful. Especially when the clouds look like exactly how it is right now. I've been all through those mountains, way out towards the distance and towards the other side. Like it. And this is Puente de la Paz. And this is how you start walking and walking, and as you keep going, you get closer to the middle of the highway. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's getting deeper. Can you see it? It's just so bright outside I can't see my screen. Woo. You can see the cars passing under. And those are people. Oh, if this broke, I'm dead. 100%. Woo. This is the other side. Everybody's scared to look down. I'm so happy they finished this bridge. This is something that they needed to do a long time ago. See how it looks like towards the center. Woo! All right, I made it to the other side. That was Puente de la Paz. And I think further down through here, if I keep walking straight, I would eventually make my way to a little town called Barranco. And that's where I'm gonna see if I could buy my, probably a caramel macchiato coffee, just to wake up. Okay, so I stuck with the Caesar salad. Oh wow, I think I got a sunburn. I just now noticed that. But anyway, I stuck with the Caesar salad, and this is what I have. It's pretty good. Chicken looks well cooked. That's one thing about Peru. They always have good food. There's a lot of people here, so the amount of voices of people talking is insane. All right, I'll see you guys outside. So it has started raining here. This is the first time I've seen rain in a while in Peru. Everything's nice and slippery. You can see the floors. I did get me some extra sandwiches, so in case I get hungry at night, I have something to eat. They're like these little chicken sandwich or whatever. This is like an area that's out here where there's like a lot of tourism, and this is where they took me. So I'm going for a little bit of a walk, exploring it. They don't want to be on camera, so I don't want to put them on camera. But this is usually where all the people party and stuff like that. I'm not a party type, but I'm down to just kind of check out and explore and stuff. Kind of keeps going on through here. So if you're ever curious how the nightlife looks like in Peru, especially around here, this would be it. I think this is supposed to light up. This is like the heart of it over here on this side. Remember, it is a Monday, but the thing is that this week is going to be a full-blown holiday. So not today, but starting tomorrow, this place is going to be packed with people. The guy that you see with his hand waving and yelling, trying to get people to go into the clubs and parties and stuff. Look at that. Oh, I remember. They did a big soccer game inside this place. The place that you see with the second floor. All right, so that lasted about 2 seconds. I was walking and we were going for a walk, and then they wanted to go to the bar and get drunk. And I'm like, no, I'm not the alcohol type. So I was just like, so it wouldn't be awkward. I was like, why don't you guys just drink and I'll go for a walk around the town at night and seeing how it goes. So that's what I did. And they're at a bar right now. So I'm gonna go for a walk. And this is like the garden of the gatitos. This is where all the cats play. Hopefully there's no suspicious people around here because it's considered more of a dark area. Not too much. Let's see. Nah, I don't know. I can't tell. It's like one of those moments where you can't really read the room because you feel like there's a lot of people that you don't know and you just don't know what people intentions are. They'll get pissed off at you. A mí no me grabes. And then they get pissed off. That's what I'm trying to avoid. You get to these dark areas, this is where a lot of the, you know, a lot of the shady, weird stuff happens. Now, if you see people or women standing outside the bars and stuff, it's not what you think. It's just a bar thing. They try to get you to go into the bar so they can sell you alcohol. That's how they make their money, selling drinks and alcohol and stuff. Let's go back up here. I'm still in the little cat area. Oh, where's the church? Is this the church? Oh, okay, the church is up here. All right, well, I think this is the closing where it comes to the end of my night. It has been a very, very, very eventful day. I think I hit well over my 15,000 steps. Hola. Hola, gatito moñoño. Oh, no, you gotta say gatito meow meow. You could actually adopt these cats. So if you look inside here, you can see all their little cages and stuff where they feed all the cats. This whole place is completely taking care of gatitos. Call it Gatito Alley. Look at this one. It's sleeping. This one's protecting it. That one's just knocked out cold. Right at the doorstep of Jesucristo. Look at that. Oh, I thought he had his thumbs up. That is cool. Anywho, it's coming to a close with today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta be careful because I have this one kid coming right towards me. Towards my back area. Bingo. And it's just not paying attention, which is cool. All right, cool. Well, I guess it comes to an end here at another part of Miraflores. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I did. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a taxi home because I don't think there's gonna be much for me tonight. I think these guys wanna get drunk and stuff and party. I am not the party type. I get anxiety. I'll probably get in trouble, knowing my luck. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you guys like this adventure? Did you like the graveyard that I was able to do? Did you like a lot of the other places? Let me know. Shout out to Patreon. And thank you guys for supporting. I love you guys to death. And until the next one, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.